There's nothing like a there's nothing like a real incident occurring, where you are to really make you start to think about things. I mean, really think about things.
Mhm.
That will get your mind right. Um, it's again, it's all theory until the investigation is underway. The post-incident investigation is underway, and numerous lawyers are involved, and subpoenas are being issued, and interviews are occurring, and Garrity warnings are being thrown out left and right, with the understanding that in the future there's also going to be depositions.
Mhm.
And then when you have a seasoned guy tell you, "Hey, dude, this stuff, if it goes quick, it'll be over in 2 years." You're like, "What? 2 years?" I'm like, "Yeah, maybe it's just going to probably be about 2 years, if it goes quickly. If it doesn't, yeah, it could drag on for 4 or 5 years." And you're just like, "Are you serious?" And like, "Yeah, I am. That's how long it's going to be."
Yeah.
Uh,
If you start appealing it, it starts lasting longer.
yeah, yeah. And so, yeah, when you realize, oh my God, this investigation itself could last as long as 9 months to maybe a year. It's like, how is that possible? But it happens quite frequently. And again, the product liability attorneys, or the just the different types of civil attorneys that come crawling out of the woodwork, and family members that hire them, and companies that hire them, and all of that. I mean, the cast of characters grows very quickly, and then when reality finally sets in, especially when you are an instructor, a trainer, a guy that um, was present during instruction or training of the same individual. Even if you're not necessarily an instructor, but you were present as a student in the same class this guy was in. Um, and you're like, wait a minute, I wasn't even at the scene of this horrible thing that happened. I mean, I don't even know that guy. I was in a class with him. And like, yeah, you were in a class with him, and you saw some things happen in that class, and we want to talk to you about it. So, I mean, these things just spread out, and they affect everybody. And I can't help but be somewhat entertained by a lot of these guys on the internet, and some of them have solid backgrounds too. That's the part that bothers me. Some of these dudes have really solid backgrounds, and so they're still being a little flippant about the gravity of all this. And the reason why they're doing that is because they've never been that close to the heat of the stove or the oven before. Maybe they didn't get burned, but you don't have to get burned. Just, when you open that oven door and that heat comes blasting out of there, you're like, oh man, this is for real, and it's serious, and something's cooking in there. Um, that makes it very real. And
As you've said,
yeah,
there's a lot of folks that don't understand what the federal civil system is like. Never mind the federal criminal system, right?
mhm.
But what the federal civil system is like,
Yes,
and what that all entails.
yeah.
And you're getting hit for a subpoena Duces Tecum on things you have bought over the years. Like,
I,
you want to see the receipts for stuff you've bought.
wow. Yeah. And
And that's
yeah,
a field from some of the stuff you're talking about.
yeah. But I
People
mean,
understand they can do some very deep dives into your life.
100%. That's why I know I sound like a broken record many times in some of these things. These discussions where I talk to people about, most people, including many cops, do not understand the power of a subpoena. They don't. Uh,
When I went to the academy, granted it was 89, we were told, look, you can keep from getting sued. And then how that changed over the years to, well, you can't keep from getting sued, but you can keep from looking stupid, so you'll win on appeal. And now it's kind of at the point like, you can't keep from getting sued, you can't keep from being made to look stupid, right?
mhm.
You just have to hope that the jury and the judge stays true to the law and the instructions.